mean, we get a lot of people from like, the North Anthony area, like there are a lot of rentals in that area. People wouldn't think so.
Yes, no, I think it's farther, it's definitely farther south from where we are, no question.
But interesting.
I can't think of a place right now, maybe one of you can, that is more centrally located in terms of access, bus
Yeah.
routes, that sort of thing.
That's true, Bruce.
Now, if there's a more centrally located one, then somebody please.
There is one, but it's way out of our budget. It's
We got a budget.
the old Lincoln building, because it's right across the street from the central bus hub.
I
That
don't-
would be,
Oh,
that would be
okay.
for
Gotcha,
any-
gotcha.
But I mean, they're wanting $50 million for that, so.
All years, if we've got a more convenient central.
It's about time. You're late, however.
However, I would
He
say,
gave me an option.
there, there was a community school board president who was really fighting hard to put the Fort Wayne Community School
Right,
administration buildings
yes.
in the North River Park as a visual, advertisement of how important education is to Fort Wayne, and I always thought it'd be a cool thing to put with a downtown daycare facility for parents who come to the. But anyway, so, gee, what a great. That building would be a wonderful. Good, my kids have to be a great building. Oh, because that would be right by the bus.
Yeah.
We all wondered where they were.
We've been talking about these, it's okay.
No, it was, we had a last minute change to the salary.
Oh, okay. So,
What's that?
Curtis, you still with us?
Engage, please.
well, I looked, I was like, I don't think I got one. No. So I'm gonna start our regular board meeting.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna call it to order. I'm gonna have to leave at 5, because I have to go pick up my car, so will you take over after I leave?
I'd love to help you with that.
All right.
How are you gonna?
You've helped me millions of times.
No, I have somebody picking me up at 5. I got 10 minutes.
Maybe you rode your bike here.
No, I'm not a.
To Tony's point.
I'm like, right.
You will be after the next couple of meetings.
No, well. All right, I'm gonna call our July 8th Wayne Township Monthly Business Board Meeting to order. Attendance, please.
Austin Knox, trustee present.
Yeah, me, Dicky, deputy trustee present.
Mark Quinta, township attorney present.
Pat Turner, board member present.
And Tony Henry, finance board member present.
Trustee, board member present.
Patsy Brewer, recording secretary present.
We've got
Is Curtis Whitaker
I think
present?
he is, but it keeps going on and off on you. Let me see.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay.
Curtis Whitaker, financial advisor present.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
And
We
my
need an
screen
approval.
keeps going in and out, so if it does.
I need an approval of our board meeting minutes from June the 10th. Can I have a motion to approve?
You have that motion.
May I have a second?
I can't say because I
Oh.
don't.
I will second.
Okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The minutes have been approved. Financial reports.
I'll take it, Curtis. I got it. We'll start with our Wayne Township, Fallon County Financial Management System, cash and fund balance sheet 1/1 to 6/30/2025. All banks year to date. Account number on the left-hand side there, 0101 Township Fund, cash available $1,970,928.99. 0110 Emergency Utility Assistance, $100 even. 0121 the RASS Scholarship, $5,619 even. 0123 2024 Special Events, $4,731.57. Next week, we're gonna start sending out the, so you guys will probably get some letters for next year's, but we're gonna start, that number gonna start going up. 0126 Trust Indiana Debt Service, $435,740.46. 0127 Trust Indiana Rainy Days, $552,104.80. 8840 Township Assistance, $3,602,948.87. 9999 payroll deductions, $5,232.05. 1318 Representative Payee Program, $190,448.77. And we do want to see that one start increasing because we are trying to get to the number of 100 clients on that payee program. So hopefully that number does going to increase. If you flip over to the back side, you can see what we have in cash matches what it's in the bank at $6,735,622.48. We will now go to our statements. We'll start with 0101 Township Fund from 6/1 to 6/30/2025. You'll have to flip to the second page there. Month-to-date expenses is $37,748.15. Year-to-date, $216,498.67, with a remaining of $318,541.33. Flip to the next one, 840.1 Township Admin from 6/1 to 6/30. At the bottom there, you'll see month-to-date, $167,869.77. Year-to-date, $1,249,986.57, with a remaining of $2,116,726.43. And I do want to point you out to that percentage on that one. We're at 37% there, and that's what we're going to have to start pulling from for that 840.2 on the next page. We'll flip 2 pages now to 840.2. This is the big one here, Township Assistance from 6/1 to 6/30. Month-to-date expenses was $202,796.35. Year-to-date, $1,134,765.40, with a remaining of $308,734.60, and we're already at 74% on that one. We've been busy, so like I said, we'll have to start pulling from, I think either next month or the month after, we'll pull from 840.1, so that way we can make it to the end of the year. But like I said, we're only at 37% on that other one, so we'll be okay. 840.3 other township assistance, 6/1 to 6/30/2025, month to date, $187.02. Year to date, $908.54, with a remaining of $4,091.46. And that concludes the financial report. And myself and Curtis will be happy to answer any questions if there are any.
Resolution WTR 2507 Trustee.
Let me get myself in order here. Yeah, so this is our resolution for our salaries for this year, or for our coming up year for 26. Touch base with Curtis and Kylie, and we're asking for 5%, excluding myself, for everybody on our staff. They've been working extremely hard this year, as you can tell by the numbers how they've gone up. They've been doing months where we've doubled from the last year, the township assistants for this year. And we think that they deserve a 5%. Not as big of the one as they got last year. But I do think it's worthy, because we are trying to make sure we keep our people in our building.
Yeah.
It's so tough to train people these days.
Yeah.
And we want to remain competitive. And Curtis, you can hop in anytime you want, because I know we discussed some things. But yeah, so that's where we're at. We're requesting 5% for everybody, excluding myself and of course you guys as well.
Why don't you exclude yourself, Trustee?
Because you guys gave me one last year.
Okay.
And the team does the work in this building, and I can't do anything without them, so I think they deserve it more than me, so.
Nice and good. Okay. All right, I need a motion.
Madam Chair, when's the last time the board received a?
Kathy and I were just looking at that, and I'll tell you more post-meeting.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Yeah, but I did look at that the other day, but I'll tell you more post-meeting.
All right.
Okay.
My understanding is that our predecessors, it was the previous party when they were in charge, and around the turn of 2000.
Yeah, I've got an exact year upstairs, because I did pull that up, but I don't have it in front of me. I should have brought that down, but I will touch base with you guys on that.
Okay.
It's fairly safe to say that no one is still alive who voted on the last thing pretty soon.
All right. All right, so may I have a motion to approve this resolution?
I do with some reservations, but I will accept trustees being humble enough to say that we bumped him last year, therefore he would not like to be a part of the raise this year. So on that, I want to make that public on recorder, but I will accept this.
So that's the motion?
Mhm.
Okay, may I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions? Not, all those in favor say aye.
I,
Oh, same sign. Resolution is approved. Have a resolution WTR 2507-6.
Yep, so this one is, our parking lot is awful. It's awful. But luckily, NIPSCO did some work on our parking lot some years back, and they said that they would repave it once they're finished. They removed some wells was it last week? They removed roughly 6 or 7 gas monitoring wells. So now it's ready to be resurfaced. Still waiting on one piece of paper from them. We're waiting on a change order, just in case. Because the way they wrote their contract, luckily we've got the best lawyer in town. The way they wrote their contract for this 50,000, it was just 50,000 even. But we wanted to make sure, hey, if there's something under that concrete that the contractor pulls up and that change order goes up to above 50,000, that they're gonna cover it. So, today's just selecting the contractor, yep. And we want it to be Asphalt Authority, but we won't sign the contract with NIPSCO until we actually get, hey, the change orders included in that, so.
And that goes back to their original agreement. They wanted to limit it to $50,000, but if you really go, if you went back to their first contract where they asked for the ability to do all this, it didn't say that. It said that they would pay for it to bring it, to restore it. And so it's not looking to give towards an amount. They said they would do that.
Right.
We were just a little nervous that, you know how things underneath the ground can sometimes
Absolutely.
limit into a lot more than what
yeah,
you.
we do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so the contract that we recommend is 48,000. So it's under that 50K mark, but like we said, we just want to be
All right.
safe and
Okay.
sorry, so.
So may I have a motion to approve resolution WTR?
I move.
Okay,
I second.
have a motion and a second. Any further questions or discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
I,
Opposed, same sign. Resolution is approved. All right. Hey.
4:15.
You're probably not there yet anyway. So, our next meeting is August the 12th. Yeah. Wow. Good on my end. Okay.
Yep.
All right, comments, trustee now.
Just got a few of them here. Like I said at the beginning of the meeting, our meetings now to be live streamed and posted to our website for 90 days. So just want to give you guys a heads up on that so you're not surprised. You guys probably noticed that we have had our standards on the agenda at one point. But with us being so close on our budget right now, we decided not to do any schedule changes or anything close to that till we get closer to the years. That way it
Okay.
can be for our new budget cycle. And I don't know why we haven't been doing that in the first place. If we're gonna think about changing our numbers, it should be replaced with our new budget. So
Okay.
that's what we're gonna try to start doing year after year going forward. We're gonna probably do that around November, December. Passed you guys the AP bill around $362.
we saw that.
Excellent. We had our family fun day. We had over 300 people here on our back lot. So we can't wait to get our new lot done in the front so we can transfer up to the front, run out of room back there. And we gave over 30 scholarships away to some young kids.
Bless you, gosh, you great.
It's a team effort.
Good spirited
Yeah,
event.
yo, absolutely. It was a good time.
Oh, great.
We had a DJ out there and everything this year.
Fancy was out there.
Yeah, Miss Patsy.
That's what you're dancing out there.
Yeah. We are in the midst of an audit. We've got everything sent into them to State Board of Accounts. We're just waiting the results. Callie thinks it's gonna go, they asked her about 40 different cases and then they went through our financials, but I don't think we have anything to worry about. The last thing I got for you guys here is our numbers for this month. I'm gonna pass this around to you guys, so you guys have to break that out for each of you. And that's just comparison year after year for each of the categories. But last year's, let me make sure I pull this up right.
All right, here's fine.
Okay, this one.
All right. Did you want me to sign it? Yes. Please.
So last year we had a total number of requests of 647. in June. And the total value of that number was $116,061. The same June this year, we had a total number of requests of 806 for a total value of $188,173. So we've been getting after it. We've been getting hit hard with requests. Like I said, staff has been working hard to see those people that have come in. We've also started going back to what we call letter days. So people have to come in on their last name's day that corresponds.
Yes, you mentioned that last
Yeah, so that's been slowing us down a little bit. So that's the reason.
Thank you all.
Thank you. So, but we're weathering the storm and so, and that's all I got for comment.
My fear is it's gonna get, worse.
I agree, especially with, we haven't done too much medical requests since Obamacare came into play a couple years back, but I do feel that's gonna go through the roof here probably within the next couple of years, so.
Let's see, when will we have an idea of the impact of this, the budget bill, on Obamacare overall? I know we've been hearing specific.
I think it's probably too soon to say or too early to say, on our end, just because we just don't know. And it's been so long since we've been without Obamacare that we don't know. And they said, what, 17 million are gonna be picked off or
11 million.
11 million, yeah, so I don't even know the right number.
Depends in part on how the states react to that.
Yeah.
And whether they increase or their own subsidies or requests, it's a little confusing to me, but.
What do you think the state is going to do? Do you think they're going to step up, or do you think they're going to
I wouldn't
do their usual?
I would,
With Brian.
I think that, we had a long talk about this the other day because I had the, flattered to the chairman of the board of St. Joe Hospital, and we were before the Affordable Care Act, and it can be a real challenge for a community. You have a lot of uninsured people, and so we'll have to wait and see, but it could very much affect this budget.
There's no question about it.
But it's too early.
Yeah.
It's kind of too early to see
The specifics?
how people react to it.
Yeah.
all I got.
All righty, well, thank you. Board member, Maurice, you have anything else to share?
No, except that question that, when we have an opportunity to, perhaps maybe one of our state representatives, Mark, can come and tell us how he understands of how the state's gonna react to this and how that's going to work, because Mr. Trustee, if I'm correct, I mean, it's gonna impact what we do down here.
It very good will, especially with the medical requests. I could impact this tremendously.
I know where Phil's on this, in the right place, but I'd like to know for our own planning, when we have the opportunity. Yeah,
Speaking of,
Okay.
you're gonna be down.
Yeah.
Steve.
It was good speaking.
Yeah, nice seeing you, Mark. Mark, you're looking healthy. Stay fit.
Thank you, I'll try. Gotta keep
So,
up with younger
let's,
people like these two.
Yes, Mr. Ray, before my closing remarks, I want to thank you for putting the phone into me. I didn't answer it because I was busy, but I knew exactly why you were calling. Okay, and, trustee, just know that this invitation of a neighbor looking at, the lot here, the sacred space here is wonderful. You're in the driver's seat as the trustee, but also your board. But one last thing I want to say is that when I was in Amsterdam, again, bicycling around, we went, so the ship took us to each of these little cities, and then they stopped, and then we got on our e-bikes, and for the whole day, we just kind of rode around these little communities, and the Dutch, they're interesting people. Very interesting. And so I went out these country lands, and we had Gouda cheese and Heineken beer, and where Heineken's made and all that stuff. But anyway, we went to this one town called Rotterdam. Bruce, you ever heard of Rotterdam?
Yeah,
Okay, well, it's near,
Nazis bombed the hell out of it.
that is exactly what I want to talk about. Rotterdam was leveled by Hitler. And, I mean, Hitler, because Rotterdam was a town that was, I guess, making bombs and ammunition.
Yeah, and it was a big protocol for shipping coming into
Yeah, so,
Europe.
yeah, so Hitler, out of all the towns in Holland, Rotterdam was leveled. So anyway, in the 1940s and 1950s, they rebuilt Rotterdam. And are we still on record?
We haven't adjourned yet.
We haven't adjourned yet. Okay, well, they can hear this, but I'm glad I asked the question, because I mean. But anyway, the buildings, well, you know, I'll say this, I mean, Amsterdam, I mean, you know, pot's legal. And and of course, I didn't dive into that, into the marijuana, or any of that stuff, even though it's legal there.
It's legal?
Yes,
Okay.
totally legal.
That's what I thought.
Oh, totally legal, so is prostitution, and of course, I've been going to the red light district, being a virtuous man. But anyway, the buildings down there. Anyway, the buildings down there were absolutely phenomenal. I'm thinking, my God, the architecture was just, I couldn't believe it, how stunning the beautiful buildings were. So I was thinking, Trustee, if we ever get into, if there's any movement on this corner here, Pat, you can stop laughing. If there's any movement on this corner of like being like cool, I could see us like, okay, lifting it up, letting all this parking, that we won't lose any parking. In fact, we probably even create more parking where we're on the ground we're on right now. But the upper level, it'd be the Trustee and the Township and all that, in a beautiful, beautiful, state-of-the-art Rotterdam, because I'm telling you, Bruce, these buildings, I took pictures galore, stunningly beautiful. All right, I call this meeting doing that.
There we go. Curtis, I'll call you Curtis.
All those in favor by the end of the meeting, signify by saying aye.